people mostly spend more time thinking about their self-concept than any other person. Instead of thinking about ourselves, we need to pay attention about sense of world around you, challenge of those perception. The definition of perception means the process of receiving information about and making sense of the world around us, deciding which information to notice, how to categorize its information, and how to interpret information within our existing knowledge framework.
First, high motivated of employee. Track the employer expectation towards the employee that lead to the motivated employee, especially during the task performance. The employer can give the compliment to the employee about the task that will improve or increase their motivations. Even the employee lack of still the employer can make the strategy to assist the employee to become better, and they are motivated for the benefit of leaders too.
Second is high performance and productivity by the workers. When the new employees know the expectation from their employers, they will give their full commitment towards their duty or task given. They tend to do anything to fulfill the expectation of their employers. This will lead to high performance of work of the employee itself, and this also will increase the productivity of the company.
Okay, last but not least, it will lead to well-known organization. Okay, as human being, it is very important to gain any positive words, action from another human to another human. Okay, to support my point, which is well-known organization, I'll give you some example such as the employee can become an outspoken person about their company's vision and mission, and next is the production of the company will increase, and the employee also can giving the high motivation speech to people such as school and public.
It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters and make fun of our exes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast at midnight, to fall in love with strangers. Uh-oh, uh-oh, yeah. We're happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. It's miserable and magical, oh yeah. Tonight's the night when we forget about the deadlines. It's time. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. Like one of those nights, this place is too crowded, too many cool kids, whoa. It seems like one of those nights we ditch the whole scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping, yeah.
When the employee are given the opportunity to give the opinion about their own mental models with those co-worker or partner from the region of the world. Example, employee know about how the product design and the marketing strategy received, for example, like United States and India. That actually move the employee mind into the global thinking about the global competition, supplier and other stakeholders. From the discussion from the employee and the employer, we can see that the culture relationship built. For example, the employee and employer must try to the other country like local practice local food, and local language.
Secondly, is to digest huge volumes of cross-cultural information. Okay, digest here means is to absorb the another country culture to the organizations. Okay, for example, for example, uh, for example of this digest huge volume of cross-cultural, we can take the Look East policy that has been initiated by our fourth Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir, which is to learn from the experience of Japan and Korea. It can also to practice people's positive culture, and from that policy, it can we can look the working behavior of the Japanese and Korean. Okay, Tun Dr. Mahathir also considered that the secret of Japanese success and its remarkable development lies in its labor ethics, moral, and management capability. Okay, thank you.
It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters and make fun of our exes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast at midnight to fall in love with strangers.